Welcome back, guys. So this is going to be another loot video today and a guide for you guys as well on the new boss, the Hueycoatl. It is a draconic boss, which means that the draconic weapons that give you bonuses on dragons will be the best thing to use here. I've personally been using Dragon Hunter Lance. It is weakest to crush out of all the other stats. So if you have a look here, if you use mage, you want to use earth spells because it has a 60% weakness. With melee, it has literally zero crush defense, so crush is your go-to here. And range is just got really good range defense, so I personally wouldn't use range here, even if you do have a T-bow. Overall, crush is probably the best thing to use here. Anyway, so this is the new boss that came out. It is a group boss and it's basically in Varlamore. So there's no requirements as to get into this place other than having completed the Children of the Sun or whatever the quest is that gives you access to Varlamore. So with this, there is the new wand that's been added into the game. So I'll show you the uniques. And yeah, so one of the uniques that you can get is the pet, of course, which is Hueycoatl. And then other than that, you can get some sunfire splinters as well, and a few other random things such as dragon bones, air orbs, cannonballs. You do get some stuff like feathers and guam seeds, which is like one of the worst drops that you can imagine. But yeah, some other uniques that it has is the Dragon Hunter wand, which is the main thing that you want to be getting. It was 50 mil as of yesterday when it released. I don't know how much it is now, could have probably crashed. Also the Hueycoatl hide, which you can make the new armor from, and this is worth about 1.8 to 1.9 mil at the moment. There's also the Tome of Earth that you can get. I believe this is about 2 mil, and the Soiled Page, which is about 10 to 15k, I would say. But yeah, that's it for the loots. Unfortunately for the drop rates for any of these things, they're not out yet, so we wouldn't know. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to get here now as well. Okay, so what you can do to get to the new Hueycoatl boss is basically you want to get to isThe Fortis first, and from here you basically want to go up to this new area that they've just released, which is the Dark Frost. The boss is up here, the Dark Frost. Okay, so that's where you want to get to. So the easiest way is you get to isThe Fortis and you come to renew your little flying bird and you click on the Hueycoatl face. So let me just show you that again because I did skip that. So it's this one over here, up here where the mountains are, and there's a picture of the boss itself, so it's very hard to miss. So once you get here, you want to go west over this bridge, and once you go west, you just want to run north all the way around and you'll be at the Dark Frost. This is the fastest way as far as I'm aware. I don't think there's any other way to actually get here other than doing this. You want to use the Quetzal to fly around and get to this little area, and then from here you run west over the bridge, run north all the way, go around, and yeah, that's really about it to get here. There's nothing much more. There's this little statue here that you can activate. I have no idea what it does at the moment, but as soon as I find out, I'll let you guys know as well. But yeah, here we are. There's the boss up here, Huey. A little Huey. What are you saying, Huey? But anyway, here we are. So once you get here, there's a few different things that I just want to mention. You have a flag here where you can set up instances of this boss, and then you can click on the flag and you're able to either join a public and friend fight that you want. You would have to type someone's name in. You can start your own instance as well, and you can also start a solo fight as well if you wanted to. If you don't want to do that, you just want to mass, you literally just come to this chain here, jump over, and you're in the boss area. Okay, other than that, there's this buffalo which looks like a pack yak, and you're basically able to bank right here, so you don't have to ever leave this place if you didn't want to. So as far as gear goes, you just want to use, well, I'm personally just using max strength gear. Well, the max strength that I have a torture here. I don't have the new Rancor amulet. I don't have a Vernic defender either. Full bandos, primordials, berserker ring eye, Barrow's gloves, you want to use them. I'm using a Dragon Hunter lance. You want to keep it on pound for the crush, and then you use a fire cape or a myth cape, skill cape, whatever cape you have. Just using an unholy blessing as well in this place. But yeah, that's it for what I'm using gear wise, but I'll show you what my inventory looks like when I go in. And here we are. So this is my inventory when I go in. I'm just using monkfish because honestly, the bank's right here and you don't need to waste money on high healing food. You could even use lobsters. I was using lobsters at one point as well. But with monkfish, it just gives you a bit less clicking. Like if you want less clicking, then go for sharks, go for manta rays, go for whatever you want. Yeah, you'll make the money back anyway if you get a decent drop. I take one super combat and two prayer pots, and obviously you can change this up however you want. I take a void waker for my spec weapon. You can take claws, you could take Bandor God Sword, Armadillo God Sword, whatever you wanted to take, honestly. But I think void waker works really well here. But yeah, that's it for the inventory and the gear. Okay, so I'm going to take you through a entire kill of this. So once you kill the boss, you can just wait up here when it's basically ready to go again. When it spawns again like this, it will send you straight back to the beginning down at the beginning here. So the first phase of this boss is the body, and it's basically these 5 cave looking things. You just want to attack these and you want to watch out for its moves. Okay, so I'll talk you through all these moves. So the first one is this. When this spawns, it's a lightning. You want to just move away. When it shoots a green thing at you, you want to protect range. When it shoots a red thing at you, you want to protect melee. And when it shoots a blue thing at you, you want to protect mage. So here we go again, just move away from that, protect range from the green thing, and we move on to the next cave once that one is dead. Once all these caves are destroyed, it's going a bit slow right now. Usually it's a lot faster, depends what world you're in. Yep, so the red thing there, you want to protect melee. Blue thing on the floor, run away. Okay, so once all the caves are dead, this tail here will move away, and then you just want to spam click up here. You run all the way up. What I usually do, I don't use piety for the caves, just save a little bit of prayer. Turn on my piety and you start attacking. You see the blue dots on the floor, move away, protect mage from the blue thing, and you continue attacking. You continue attacking him until he gets to half of his health. Once he gets to half of his health, he'll put up a shield, and then you have to attack the tail, which comes out from the 2 caves on the left and right. So that's a blue thing on the floor and the blue thing in the air. Protect mage, move away, and there you go back and you continue attacking down to half health. Once he's on half health, you protect range from the green thing, you move here, and it does this wave thing. There's 2 ways to skip this. You can either tile skip or you can move diagonally, and you should be able to take no damage from that. I usually don't really care. I go ahead and just tank it because more than half the time it doesn't hit me anyway. So hopefully we can get one of those now. So look, it's going to shoot the wave. Does it hit me? Yep, see, it didn't hit me at all. So most of the time you can just like go straight ahead through it and it won't even do anything. But for those people that want to try hard, can go ahead and tile skip, move diagonally. Well, it's not really try harding, but yeah, if you want to stick to the mechanics, I should say. Yeah, blue thing on the floor, move away, attack. So there is an MVP system in this. Whoever does the most damage, they will get the best loot. Well, they'll get most of the loot because the loot is split between, I think, the top 20 people who damage it, depending on how many people there are officially. Towards the end, on the second phase, his attacks do start getting a bit quicker. He'll start shooting things at you a lot more, and the tail also sends in the waves, and you see these things spawning a lot more as well. Overall, it's a very chill boss. It is not hard at all. And here we are, we got our first decent loot, the Hueycoatl hide.